This is the American DJ or ADJ Mega Bar RGBA, which stands for red, green, blue, and amber. It is a compact 1 meter linear RF fixture with red, green, blue, and amber RGBA LEDs, great for stage and wall washing. And it also supports a wireless remote control there. So this is not included, but that allows you to control the lights. Well, that is the UPC code there. And the other information there on the side. Let's open this up. So inside at the top, you see the IEC power cable. So that's what that looks like. That end there, it's a standard outlet for the US at least. Okay. You also get the owner's manual, which you can look up online. The instructions and warranty registration there. It's like that card was inserted there, but also, of course, get the light. It does come with, at the end here, this is a mounting bracket. Let's open this up. This goes at either end of the light. You can see that you get these two brackets there. Let's take a look at the active fixture. All right. So there is the fixture in its entirety. You can see that on one end here, you have a power output, and this is DMX output. It does take AC voltage from 100 to 240 volts. And then on this end, you have the power input, DMX input, and of course it also accepts the same power input, 100 to 240 volts. Here are the controls. You can see the microphone is right there, but this is a 4-digit LED display, and you get mode set up and down to be able to go through different menus, change the settings, and adjust them up or down. And here you can see the actual individual RGBA lights. They do have pretty big lenses on them, and there is a cover here that protects them. And let's see if we can plug this in and you'll get a sense of what it looks like. Right when I plug it in there, it's plugged in. There is no on-off switch. It just turns on when there's power supplied to that, which is great. Now this is with all the lights on. And one of the things you should check for is to make sure that all of the LEDs work. I've seen a unit that I had where the amber lights didn't work in one of the modules here. So right when it starts off, it's in this program, and you can change different modes. So in this mode, it's called C0 or CO, as you can see there. And as you go up and down, so this is only green LEDs, so you can check individual channels of lights. This is blue, and that looks like amber, and red, green together. So 1, 0, 1, I think these are all of the red LEDs. So it's a good idea just to go through and make sure that all of the LEDs are working there and that you don't have a defective unit. You can cycle through the various channels, as you can see there. It is quite bright. You don't want to look directly into this, but you can dim it. So for example, let's go to RGBA mode. So RGBA is everything on. If I go into setup here, you can adjust the individual channels. It looks like this is R for red, that's a G for green, B for blue, A for amber, and I believe FS is flash. So you can see it flashing there. You can adjust the flash speed. So if I were to dim the red channel, for example, maybe hard to see, but the red is going dimmer. But I'll just go ahead and put that back up at 255. So it's an 8-bit value, so it's 0 to 255. And it does roll around there, as you see, so can go from 0 to 255 just by going down. And there is a different program here, so you can have a flashing program where, in this example, the green LED is just going back and forth there. And going into setup, you can adjust the parameters of this program. So for example, if I were to increase the speed, or SP, so you can see how the green goes faster back and forth, or I could slow it down. So you can see that this is a much slower speed. I'm at about 50. Let's go back up to where it was before, which is 90. So there's a lot of different parameters that you can adjust for the built-in programs here. There's also a sound activated mode. So I believe this is it. SU is sound activated. It's not the initials for it, but you can adjust the sensitivity of it. So when I tap on it, you'll notice that it's changing. So the idea there is that it would respond to music, for example, the beat, and as the music plays, you have this nice light show without having to really do anything. No programming involved. But of course, if you did want to fully program it, you could plug in a DMX controller, feed it into the DMX input, and you could chain several of these together. Now, the one thing we haven't looked at is the end here. So on this end, it is magnetic, so you could put multiple units together side by side, and then they hold together just through magnets so they won't come apart easily. Now, for the end bracket here, you'd want to take this and put it in that top hole there. So you just put that, and you can see it's magnetic, so it's actually pulling this and it's holding it in there. But when you screw it in there, just tighten that up. You can angle it. So for example, if I wanted to angle it like that, I could then set that down at an angle on the floor and have it point upwards towards a wall or a curtain or anything else that I'm trying to wash. And that is a look at this ADJ Mega Bar RGBA light.